Yeah, how you going? Doing a really nice beef goulash today, and I'll just run this through you. And just in my old daggy clothes today, right? So this is it. And what I've just got it in my camp cooker because I love my camp cooker. It's pretty heavy duty. It's got, like, see the big lid? You turn it upside down and it becomes a fry pan outside or whatever you want, or a barbecue. But at the moment, can't touch it because it's getting pretty hot. I've just got onions and garlic, olive oil, just a little knob of butter, some celery frying. I'm going to put in some more celery, which is probably, you'll have the ingredients anyway, but I've probably got about four quite good sticks there. And all I've done is I've pretty much just used everything up. I'm just using some nice braising steak there, like a slow cook. I'm going to cook this in the oven for probably 4 or 5 hours. I've got heaps of cauliflower. You're just using everything up. I had some purple carrots in the fridge. I had some normal carrots. I've got some sweet potato. I've got a couple of litres of beef stock. Some red wine, because I like using red wine in goulash. Definitely really nice tomato paste. And I've got 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. Then I'll end up just putting some nice fresh pepper, salt. I've got some Italian herbs up there, and then I've got spinach from the garden, so I'll probably just use some of the spices, some of the fruit and veggies from the garden. The thing of this, you don't actually have to hold the pot in this one. I'm just braising this, just getting it braised nice. The steak, chucking that in. Which my little trusty dog over here is loving it. I gave him a couple of little cubes of meat to suck on before. Once these big camp ovens like heat, they really trap the heat in really well. So I didn't want to be a long video, so I've cut everything up so you can actually check everything out right. I've got the oven preheating on 200, but I'll knock that back to 100 when I put it in. And I'll probably, with the lid on, I'll probably just slow cook it probably until about 5 or 6 o'clock tonight, probably a good 5 or 6 hours. I mean, you could do this on 50 if you want overnight when you go to sleep, if you trust it, in the oven, of course, not with the gas on. So I'm only going to braise this a little. I'm not going to like meat doesn't have to be heaps cooked through. It's up to you. You can glaze it even more if you want, but you don't need to, because it'll cook up in the oven. I've got some nice Himalayan salt. Probably like a good flat teaspoon spoon, like a really good pinch. Pepper, black pepper or ground pepper if you want, if you don't have any black pepper. Gotta watch, sometimes you get a lot of steam up here when you're doing these peppers. If you get a lot of moisture up there, it probably won't work after a while, you know that. So just be careful. Pretty much just used up the veggies I had. I probably had 2 really large onions in that. I had I had garlic, like I had some Mexican garlic, but like twice the size of that. And I had probably about 5 or 6 of them in there because, you know, you can't go wrong with a bit of garlic, eh? Fight the demons away, right? I'll show you how that's cooking. You've got these are heat-proof gloves, and you can see that. See? Still a little bit red, but that's good enough. I don't need to have it any more browner than that. Got that turned up full. Now, if you're like me, you probably don't want to put all the red wine in, because you probably want to drink some later on, alright? But that's a 750 ml, so I'm probably going to put easy half a bottle in that. Maybe a little bit more for me. Nah. You can see there, it's probably easy close to half a bottle anyway. And then just give that a mix. Mix that through that, reduce it down, just cook the alcohol off for a couple of minutes. Then I'm going to put 2 tins of tomato. Actually, put the tomato paste in first. And then what I do is, I probably will use half of that jar. This is a, oh, how big is it? It's 500 grams. I'll probably use 250 grams either tomato paste. I love it really, tomato, red winey. It's very dark goulash, this one, in a good way. But when I finish with that, I'll just top that with olive oil, so that way it stops it from growing mould and that on it, okay? Alright. Scrape the outside so it's off the outside a bit. And as you can see, it's only got half into there, but I'll probably end up using some olive oil for next time. I mean, you can use this in anything, right? So you can see there I've just got olive oil. It just covers just the top of it, and I can put that in the fridge after. It's cooking up really nice. It's bubbling. It's what you want. And have it all in. It's pretty much just throw everything together in sequence kind of thing, and then turn it off and stick it in the oven on a slow cook because it's nice and hot. So it's going to trap that heat in. Ah, see, that doesn't even have the. Give you a look at the colour of that. See, this is even before I put in the tomato. See, look, it's really nice and dark. It's really nice. I love it like that. My oven's beeping because it's ready. All right, tomatoes. Make sure the lid doesn't go in. 2 tins, as I said, lid still attached. Pretty bloody horrible if you chewed on that. Right, this is quite a way. Well, this is a 5 litre camp pot. Actually, I think it's more than 5 litres. Could be 6, this one. But it's already nearly halfway up. But I love them. I mean, there's no reason why you can't use this at home if you look. I love all cast iron, you see. It's a camp cooker oven, and those are the legs, so you can use it as a barbecue. It's really good. And then I've got other cast iron. Cast iron pans are just great. I love them. See these ones? It has the Aussie logo stamped in. There's one bit of cast iron, no rivets, no joins, just one piece of iron, and they've got lifetime guarantee on these. So many chefs are using these around the world now. My son Aaron, he has one. It's a big giant. It's like a big paella pan. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some herbs. Probably quite a bit. I'll probably nearly use all that. That's probably, you'll have it in ingredients in there, but that's probably about 3 tablespoons of herbs, all right? Got salt in. You can always salt again later. What else? I mean, I've got thyme here. I could throw a couple of sprigs of thyme in if I wanted to. Whatever you got, you know, like. A little bit. Anything with goulash, like herbs, go really well. If you want chili, if I had fresh chili, I'd put some fresh chili, and I don't. I wouldn't put cardamom. Actually, this is the gold. Smoky paprika. My goodness, this is actually gold in the house. We love it. It's so good. Teaspoon, fork, just to loosen the bottom up. Run out. I think I've got more in the cupboard actually, but oh my goodness! Normally you put a sweet paprika in it, but I just love that smokiness. It just comes out really nice. Normally you wouldn't put chili in it, but I just putting a little bit of dry, not much, just to give it a little bit of a bite. As you can see, I'm just making this up as I'm going. Allspice, no. Coriander, no. Oh, mate, No, I don't want ginger. I thought I had some there. Hang on. It's sage. That's what I want. See that? Some ground leaf sage. Sage is really nice. Probably sages, oregano being your mixed herbs. But you can have that now. Alright, done dinner in that one. It's thickening up alright. I could probably nearly turn this down. Oh mate, smelling great with that wine through it. What am I going to do? So all that. Carrots, everything in there. There, I've got sweet potato. You can use potatoes. A lot of people use potatoes in goulash. I like sweet potatoes. It's a little bit more healthier. I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to add the beef stock. The stock, I'm adding 2 litres. I mean, I mightn't even need it. I've got that wine and other stock in here, but I want it quite full because I love sauce and I can always thicken this up a little bit if I have to. I don't normally have to. Potatoes will thicken it up anyway. The sweet potatoes will thicken this up a bit. The cauliflower in this will probably go really mashy and act like a sweet potato. Alright, that's plenty. I'm not going to put any more of that. You can probably see how full that's getting as I stir it. Watch this. See that? I'm not splashing up everywhere because it's tomato stain stuff. It's already up the wall a little bit. Alright, so it's going to cook really nice. The meat, I want the meat pushed down, I want that up. Sauce, see that? Lots of sauce, so put that on, bang, like that. This one here has a little arrow, so that way the steam has a little thing there where the steam can just seep out of this one so it doesn't spew over. Alright. Put in the oven, hopefully I've got it at a good height. I mean, if you had some sun-dried tomatoes in a bit of oil in the fridge that you want to use up, you could just throw them in there too. The sun-dried tomatoes would be really nice. Broccoli, bocconini, anything like that, okay? So just going to, oh, she's heavy. And I haven't got it down enough. Bugger. Alright. I'll probably take it. Hopefully that'll be right. Drop that back down to 100. I know why I didn't fit. It's because I had my handle underneath and it was sitting on my handle. So, yeah, so that's how you make a beef goulash. You can have lamb, you could have chicken, you could have anything like that if you wanted to. Or you can actually just do a vegetarian, just a whole heap of more veggies like I put in. And you'll have the recipe and info.